All right, first of all, William, thanks for joining us here on Astro Supersport. It's really nice to meet you. Let's start with the elephant in the room. We're going to hit you with hard-hitting questions first.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. But it is also a little bit tricky because one of the toughest moments for Fulham this season, and one of your biggest challenges, is losing Alexander Mitrovic, as we know. What's your take on how you guys have handled this season so far? Because it's a mixed results and goal scoring is an issue.
Yeah, first of all, is when you lose a player like Mitro, it's difficult to replace him, you know. Of course, we have good players up front, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Raul, but Mitrovic was one of these guys that score like more than 20 goals per season, and when you lose a player like him, it's difficult to replace. We at the beginning of the season we knew that it's gonna be difficult without him, but we have to carry on the same way. Was trying to build, you know, the team without him, with another players up front, and we still wanted to improve. You know, it's not easy. Raul also is just 3 months at the club. You know, we don't still got the connection between us. It's normal.
Yeah.
But it will come. It will come for sure. And we have players to do it well. And as I said, Vinicius, Raul, and Rodrigo, they have quality. They can do it as well. And we're trying to, to improve ourselves and to score more goals.
And you mentioned it is difficult and it must be quite disruptive because I'm sure towards the tail end of last season, going into pre-season, the plan was to have and to build around Mitrovic again for this season. What was the messaging from the manager, and at what point did the planning start for life without Mitrovic?
The plan has been started before, even when Mitro was here with us. You know, the plan was, also to try to build the team without him, even when he was here, because we know that in one day the things can change, and he leave us, and now he's doing well in Saudi. But yeah, I think we are in a difficult moment that we not got the results that we want. I mean, in a row, some wins in a row, and I think it will come. We are working hard every day, and it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, and I think if there's a manager that can pick you guys up again, it certainly will be Marco Silva. Signed a new contract recently, which will keep him here another few more years. I'm sure you're pleased about it. What is he like on the training ground? Is he very detail-oriented, I'm sure? How is he different?
He's a nice guy. First of all, he's a nice guy, nice person, and also top coach. He demands a lot from us. He screamed during the session sometimes, but always in a nice way. Always to try to get a better thing for us. You know, when we have the ball, when we don't have the ball. But for me, it has been a pleasure to work with him.
He's quite scary when he's angry.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to get him angry there, hopefully not. Someone else also recently signed a contract extension, I think about a month ago, is, of course, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, even though you just taught me off camera, João Palhinha,
yes.
of
João
course.
Palhinha, yes.
I mean, how important is he to the team?
Very important. He's the guy that recovered a lot of balls, to us, and he's the guy that he's the bodyguard there. He stays there, and when we don't have the ball, he's the main guy, to recover the ball to us, and also with the ball, he tries always to help us in front.
I mean, you've worked with some of the top midfielders in the world. I mean, top of my head, Fernandinho, you worked with him, Fabregas and all that.
Fabregas, Kante.
Yeah, amazing
a lot of
midfielders you've worked with. How does Palhinha compare to these players in terms of the potential and the quality and the standard?
And the potential is there. I think also the quality. I don't like to compare, because.
But do you think he can hit those ceilings that these other star players you've worked with before?
I think he can reach the top. I think he's on the way to reach the top. Last season for him was unbelievable. He was one of the best players, for us, and I think this season he's gonna do the same. He's a player that can play 90 minutes, run a lot, and I think he will be at the top level for sure.
Well, someone still at the top is yourself. Even though you keep reminding us you're 35, at the rate that you're running, it seems like you're still at the top. I mean, at what point in this stage of your career when you're 35, how are you differently managing this phase in terms of training and what you're doing on the pitch?
I have to say that before, when I play, for example, 90 minutes, the next day I was ready to play again. But now, I play 90 minutes, I need 2 days to recover.
Aging.
Yes, I need 2 days to recover. It's normal, 35 years old, but I'm feeling good inside the pitch. The way I run, the way I do the movements, when I have the ball, without the ball, feeling good.
Well, you've got a couple of years left in you, I'm pretty sure of that. But what made you decide to stay for another year with Fulham? What was this about this challenge that enticed you to stay?
I think because of Marco Silva. He's the main guy that make me stay here. Also, of course, the fans, the people around the club, people that works in the club. But the main guy that make me stay here was Marco, because I'm enjoying a lot to work with him. I say so many times before, he's one of the top coaches in Premier League.
Yeah, he's got the brains for it, for sure.
Yeah, and so intelligent. It has been a pleasure to work with him.
Well, like I said, you've definitely got a couple of years left in you at the top level, but I'm sure at some point you would have thought about what you'd do after your footballing career. I understand you have businesses that you handle as well, but have you thought about what you'd do after retiring? Because some people go into coaching, for example. I don't know what interests you.
I want to be an agent.
Right, okay. Why specifically agent? Because it's not a very common pathway for ex-players sometimes.
I can go travel with my family and stay on the phone doing business,
Living the life at the beach, picking up phone calls, making deals.
Yes. I don't want to be a coach, Imagine it, go every day to the club again, wake up in the morning, go there. No, I need to be an agent. Yes. It's more easy.
Do something different.
Yes.
Yeah, do something different. So if you were to retire, say tomorrow, looking back on your career, can you name me the best moment of your career and one regret that you'd have?
The best moment, for sure, was one of the best was when I went to World Cup with Brazil, 2014 and 2018, and also at Chelsea had the great moments there as well.
Yeah, the accolades that you have, the trophies in your,
yes,
under you. What about the one regret you'd have looking back? That maybe you want to do over, you want to do it again and do it differently.
Maybe when I left Chelsea, I should have never left.
Okay.
Should have stayed there. I think, because, I think it was a different moment, but now, everyone say that to me. Why you left Chelsea? Should have stayed there, And
Would you ever go
that's
back
it.
to Chelsea one day?
I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see.
We'll see what happens. But thanks so much for joining us, William.
Thank
All the
you.
best this weekend. All the
Thank
best
you.
for the rest of the season
Thank
as
you
well.
so much.